Hi everyone, so I'm going to be showing you how I created this gorgeous look on my model Rosemary. I started with priming her face and I used the Switch Cosmetics H2o Primer, and I'm just applying this all over her face. After that, I'm going to start buffing in her foundation, and I'm also using the Switch Cosmetics HD Skin Film Foundation, and I'm going to leave the name of the shade in the description bar below. I'm just blending this all in. I'm not going to highlight her face, and you already know the drill. I'm just highlighting areas that light naturally falls on, and I'm using the Nars concealer in Almond. I'm going to apply this with the applicator and then blend it out with my Hush Beauty blender. It's a Nigerian brand based in Lagos. And this is a long process because you need to blend everything in. You need to make sure that your product is well blended in. I'm then going to contour her face, and I'm using the Switch Cosmetics HD foundation palette, and I'm using the darkest shade in the palette. I've previously shown you guys what this palette looks like in one of my videos, but I'm going to still put everything in the description bar. I'm just mapping out areas that I want to contour because I'm trying to bring a shape and structure back to her face. After mapping this out, I'm going to use the same Hush Beauty blender, and I'm going to blend it into her skin and make sure that it looks flawless. I'm now going to set the areas that I concealed with the Sacha Buttercup powder. I'm going to do the baking process to this. I'm just going to put enough, and I'm putting a lot just so that it can also catch the fallout from the eyeshadow. I'm now going to go onto her brows, and using a spoolie, I'm brushing her brows up just to get an idea of what her brows look like. And with my Evita pencil in Rich Espresso, I'm going to start using light feathery strokes on her brows, and I'm filling this in one after the other. Now I'm not going so harsh on her brows because I want her brows to look like it wasn't overdone, if you know what I mean. After filling it in, I'm going to still brush it up with the spoolie just to get an idea where I need to fill in more. And now I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, and I'm going to brush through her brows. And with my MAC concealer and correct palette in dark, I'm going to use the NC42 the shade, and I'm going to clean up underneath her brows. And with a Hush Beauty blending brush, I'm going to buff out that concealer I use, and I'm going to make sure that it's well buffed out and is well blended. With my Evita Joseph flat brush, I'm going to still go top of her brows, and I'm going to clean it out with a concealer shade that is close to her skin color, almost like her skin color. And I'm going to tap that into her skin. I'm not rubbing but tapping. That's the trick with making sure everything is blended in. I'm now going to go into her eyes, and after priming, I'm going into a transition color, and I'm using the shadows from the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette, which you've seen me use a lot of times. I'm now using the darker color to contour the eyes, and with this MAC pigment in nylon and mixing medium from Rich Cosmetics, I'm now applying my pigment on her eyes, and this is such a gorgeous color from MAC Cosmetics. And with my Evita Joseph blending brush, I'm blending out the edges of this eyeshadow and making sure it's seamless. With my Inglot gel liner and my Evita Joseph precision liner brush, I'm going to apply her liner, and I'm going to give her a wing. That's what it looks like, guys. I'm then going to proceed into doing her lashes, and this is the lashes from Beam Lashes, which is a lash brand in Nigeria, and this is the style Flirt. For her waterline, I'm going into this color by Zaron Cosmetics. It's a gel liner called Jade 03. It's a gorgeous green color, and now I'm going to go on under her eyes, and I'm going to smudge the transition color and the darker color I use on her lids. This is just to balance the look on her eyes. Now with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep, I'm going to blend everything on her face together, the contour and the highlight, making sure there's a seamless transition of these colors into themselves. And I'm going to bring that to her neck, just to make sure that everything is blended and there's no demarcation between her head and her neck. I'm now going to go into this highlighter from MAC in Oh Darling, and I'm going to use the Evita Joseph Farm brush to apply this on the top part of her cheeks. And with my Nars blush, I'm going to apply it on the apples of her cheeks, and this is it's like a burgundy shade, and it really suits her color. This color really suits women of color. And with this Zaron lip pencil, I can't remember what the name is, but I'm going to put it in the description bar. I'm going to line her lip and blend it out with a lip brush before I go on to apply other lip products. I'm then going to use this gorgeous Colourpop red or tomato red color called Creeper, and I'm going to put that all over her lips, blending it into the lip liner we already put there. And yeah, guys, that pretty much concludes the look. I'm going to put some Fix Plus on her face and clean out the outline of her lips just to make sure it looks perfectly done. But yeah, guys, that's about it. I want to use this opportunity to welcome all my new subscribers. The love on my channel is amazing. I'm so happy, and I like that you guys are coming to my channel to watch all this. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, welcome again. And I'm happy to see you. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Till then, mwah!